have you here back in our morning briefing show right before the market will open. And as every morning, Monday to Friday, 8:30, right before the markets open. Okay, we stream this show on YouTube at the same time. So you will find, if you watch it on YouTube or maybe later as a recording, you will find a button in the right corner. You can subscribe the channel. You can give us a like if you want, thumb up or maybe thumb down, whatever there is in your mind. You can leave a comment below this videos or right now in the chat or here on Zoom also. So let me share my screen. And just let me see the chat. That's great. So McDonald, good morning. Karel, good morning. William, also Johan, just saying good morning. Also, I'm really, really happy to have you here in this show. So feel free to ask whatever is in your mind. We can talk about almost everything. If I have time and if it fits to my structure here in my show, then I can give an answer. All the other things you can ask me, you can send an email to Admirals, they will lead it to me, or you go on my homepage, dowhow-trading.com. There's a contact formula. You can ask me everything there by this contact formula. Hartmut, good morning. So what's new? We have what's the upcoming events today. First of all, today is Tuesday. We expect 10 o'clock England time, London time, flash estimate GDP. And this evening, 9:30 London time, we expect the API weekly statistical bulletin. So we are completely free. The only thing what is really not really predictable is about what's happening with Ukraine, with Russia, USA, and today our Chancellor from Germany is visiting Mr. Putin today, and we will see about the news. This is a kind of unpredictable. Markets are really scary about this, and therefore it's much more important to stick to the rules all the time. And if you don't feel comfortable, it's completely okay if you stay completely on the sideline, but no one knows how long this situation will take. So maybe it's not the best decision to take to stay on the sideline forever. So, and at any time you have to start with trading again. So in my opinion, I stick to rules under all circumstances. I have my stop loss. And with Admirals, we have the best broker. If you have a stop loss, they will what's the right word? Yeah, I missed the word. Just give me a sec. I need this word right now. Yeah. So execute, yeah. They will execute if you have a stop loss there. So don't be afraid about your stop loss because Admirals is the best broker and they will execute every order you have in your chart, by the way. Okay, I want to invite you to our weekly webinars this week. And next one is tomorrow with Jens. He's talking about profitable trading of seasonalities in the DAX 40. And tomorrow we have Dr. Alexander Elder with another open webinar. And he's really famous and really well-known broker, trader, wrote famous books, it's a famous author. So you should join these sessions too. And in case that you don't miss any news, it's the best thing you have, you follow Admirals here on Telegram channel. If you have it on your phone on your screen, or if you're more a fan of Twitter, then you can follow here Admirals also. You can type in Admirals and yeah. here, Admirals Global. So, and then you can follow the guys there on Twitter too. I hope so. Yeah, my name on Twitter is DayTrader70. And by the way, Nestia, I guess we have an Instagram account too, right? Maybe you have a link. If you have a link to the Instagram account, because there is very interesting content too. Just if you want and if it's valuable, by the way. So let's have a look at the charts. And actually, we are still, thanks to Instagram account, you will find the link right now. Thanks, Nestia. In case you trade DAX 40 in 10 minutes, which means it's on your plate and you can effort and you don't miss a signal and you can manage the trade, then here we are. So DAX 10 minutes, the point of control is still actually up 15,462 euros by one future contract. So we have two running trends at the moment. The green one, we have three, to be honest. We have three. So the main trend is the big red one from the here from the left side coming. So, and this trend will break here at 15,236. So the correction currently is running in the green one. And that's the third trend arm. So unfortunately, I missed the second entry. Yeah, the first entry in the second trend arm. It was my mistake. So it's not the big problem right now, but it should not happen so often, at last as possible, you know, law of probability we talk about. So, and the correction of the green corrective trend is running in its own trend. So now we have two red trends facing downwards, and we have one single facing upwards. So which one you should trade? Yeah, just actually we are on a second trend arm of the red one. So the green one you should be in, and the red one you should be in too. So I have a pending order in case that my second trend arm will continue to the lower side. And if the price is going up, then I'm not a part of it because I missed my entry here in the second trend arm. Yes, of course, you can maybe open a trend to trade to the upper side, but just it's my personal private working style. Just open a trend trade in the second trend arm. But if you say, okay, in the third trend arm, we have the same probability, 65% of a trend continuation, just do it. It's just up to you. I used to take the first entry in the second trend arm. Okay, we have a couple of running trades. We are on focus charts. And in focus chart, we start with DAX 40. And in DAX 40, you can see there is a downtrend, and it's this one. And this is the second trend arm. And actually, we failed at the point of low. Yeah, and it's possible, second trend arm, that this trend will continue to the lower side. So second trend arm, and in case you have DAX 40 on your list, and you have you can effort it with your account size, then it's your second trend arm. And there is, let's see, correction is, yeah, there is no close about 38, which means actually should set a pending order at the point 2. Yeah, and if you have a close above 38, then waiting for the balance candle, and then we can come out of the correction. Okay, so let's see. Good, let's go to another one. This is Dow Jones. Focus charts, we got out with a small profit, by the way. And on the right side, there is also a downtrend, but this downtrend is still in a move. It's this one, and still not really a correction. So we need a correction. Yeah, we have two balance candle in a row. Yeah, and this is a kind of, a kind of correction we can measure. So maybe it's possible to make an entry at the point 2 here in case that the trend will continue here to the lower side. It's the second trend on, by the way, and it's this kind of duty. So then we can go to British Pound USD. Also a focus chart. And it's really, it's not so easy to recognize this. So it's the first trend arm here. And it's still the second trend arm because that's point 2, point 3. And you know, that was just spikes here. No trend continuation, no trend break. Yeah, it's kind of couple of balance candles. So the market actually doesn't know what he should do. So if you want to come up from the correction, entry here and speculating on a trend continuation, it's the second trend arm. Okay, I'll give a little bit more space in case the price will not go up, but it's a kind of duty to do this. So we have gold. Yeah, as I mentioned, I don't know why I'm out, but unfortunately, I guess I have forgotten a pending order there. Otherwise, if you are still in, ladies and gentlemen, it's really, really cool. Then please let it go. Yeah. So, you know, first trend arm, second, there was our entry, third, and now, yeah, 2 balance candles, next one. And if you want, you can trail your stop loss here. You see, I hope you are still in, because this is one of the trades which could be a really big winner. So if you see kind of balance candle at any time here really up, then you can make a partial profit and everything is fine. Yeah, this is what I want to teach you. And you see, it could be a part of it. You can never know how many trend arms the market will make out the trend, how many trend arms. So if you want to figure it out live and being a part of it, you should make it. Yeah, and this is the crucial point, is the money management. As long as you trade with too much emotions, yeah, you cannot be a part of such a long-running trend. And if you grab the logic, then you know how you can avoid the steep emotions in trading. So let's go to Euro USD. So in Euro USD, we have 2 trades actually. Trends, sorry, 2 trends. So the first one is this one. So, and here we are in the correction. This trend will break here and continue there. And on the right side of the chart, we have this one. So we are here in the second trend arm. And if the price will not going up more, yeah, pending order here in case that the price will go down and will continue the trend to the lower side. It's the second trend arm. Yeah, it's our duty to set a pending order here. So next focus chart is one of our running trades too. And this is Bitcoin. And we are going up again. That's really nice. So we are here in 1, 2, 3 in the 4th trend arm. Yeah, we cannot know how many trend arms the trend will make. So, and the corrective trade, I deleted my pending order because I tried, I was speculating that the second trend on this corrective trend will continue to the lower side. So, but actually the price is going up. And this is the big benefit if you work with a stop buy or stop sell order, that you can be a part of it if the trend will continue and if the price is working in your direction. It's a better choice than to trade with market. Market means kind of jumping in, and limit order means you are smarter than the market because you set your pending order in the future in case the price. Limit means you want to have the cheapest or the most expensive price. And this is a kind of unlogical prediction. So it's always better you wait for the turning point and then say to the market, okay, got it. If you want to go in my direction, then please pick me up. Yeah, but I'm not arrogant and I'm patient enough not to set with a limit order. Limit always means I'm smarter than the market and I predict the market. There's not the job you have to do. Of course not. You see, kind of logic. Okay, so we have this gold. We have, I guess we have all focus charts right now. So I want to show you some interesting proposals for today. But before we do this, I have my Tuesday question. Special question for you today. Do you know what you really trade? Oh, and that's a tricky question. Do you know what you really trade? Yes, I know. Or of course, I'm not sure what you mean. So be honest to yourself. So do you know what you really trade in trading? Yeah, I know, of course. Oh, Markus, what are you talking about? I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, so let's go to my proposals for today. It's more important. So first of all, this is New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. And we are in a second trend arm. And by the way, the point of control is really far away on the upper side. We are really far in a green, deep, cheap zone. And here we go. Yeah, so first, and you see, here we are in the second trend arm. Yeah, and therefore I have a pending order on the way up. This is what I say, stop buy order. Yeah, so limit order means you set a pending order here and you are speculating that the price is going deeper, will pick you up there and then it's going up. This is, my teacher said, Markus, how arrogant you are. How will you know that the price exactly turns there? How arrogant you are. I didn't understand at this time, but during the time I understand what he meant, because this is a kind of prediction and this is not my job. I have to read and I have to listen to the chart, not to predict what could happen. I can say to the market, okay, I see you're turning here. Yeah, it's my second trend arm. And now, lovely market, if you want to trend, if you want to continue with the trend, please pick me up. I'm standing here on the sideline. I see you coming. Please take me with you. Yeah, but I will never predict the market. This is not logical. So the next one is Australian dollar Swiss franc. And here I have a pending order to the lower side, because you see, this is the trend arm. I tried, we had a small loss here. I cut the loss with the pending order here, stop sell order, stop order. And now we have a red one and we are here in the correction. And actually it looks like that the price will continue to the lower side. So I have a pending order, stop sell at the point 2, because if the trend will continue, he must pick me up. Yeah, they don't leave me behind in the order book because my pending order is there. Yeah, but I am not smarter than the market, and I'm not the one that said, okay, I set a pending order here, kind of limit order here maybe, and if you go up, then pick me up, and then please turn and go in my. You see, it's a kind of prediction. Yeah, but what are you doing if the market is making this? Pick you up limit and make this one. That's not really sensible. Yeah. So just my advice, don't do it. Yeah, just work with a pending order, stop buy and stop sell. Because you see now the price, we have a bit more buyers here right now. So therefore I can see, okay, in case that the trend will continue, I will be a part of it. But if the price is turning right now, yeah, then I don't have a loss. And I can read the chart, I can delete my order again, and everything is fine. So what's on my list more? This is Euro, by the way, this is Euro USD, because we have two trends. I talked about it. Okay, we had already Euro USD. So it's still, no, that's all. Yeah, and Dow Jones we talked about already. Dow Jones we had, yeah, that's all. So Australian dollar, Swiss franc, New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, and Euro USD. If the price turning a bit, then you can set a pending order here at the point 2. So what's about New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar? Yeah, here I'm still in. Because actually that's one of the running trades, by the way, we can talk about right now. And yes, of course, there is a short position, a short trend too, but I have a running trade here right now in a long position, which means there is, of course, kind of short too. Yeah, and if the price is turning, then you can set a pending order here to a kind of hedging. So, but actually I can see the price is going up, but I have keep an eye on it. Yeah, I have it on my list too. So, but I can see the point of control is up. We are deep in the green zone. Yeah, and if we can cover this volume zone here, then I'm kind of sure that we go up here again. So, but keep an eye on it. And in case the price is turning again with a balanced candle, and this is beautiful, because you can listen to the chart. You can literally read the chart. Yeah. And you see on the right side, okay, actually we have more buyers currently. And the price is going up a bit. But if Heikin Ashi makes the next balance candle, yeah, then we must realize, okay, it's not going up anymore. And we should be prepared in case that the second trend arm will go to the continue to the lower side. Okay. So let's see the other running trades. And we have Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, still a bit in profit. Actually, there is nothing to do. I'm a little bit worried because there is a trend candle to the lower side. So, but it's the third trend arm and I don't intervene. Actually, there is not really a contrary trend like this one because the trend is not really valid. Here, this is one. Yeah, and we had that's kind of game here. It's not really a valid trend, so I'm still watching it. Australian US dollar, yeah, same procedure. We are in the third trend arm. We are circling around the entry. Actually, nothing to do. Bitcoin, it's one of the better one. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, or we open the trade in the second trend arm, and now we are in the third trend arm. And here I'm prepared for a possible short too. Yeah, and we will see actually what's happened here. So keep an eye on it really carefully, because we are always able to continue to the lower side also. Then maybe it's a good idea to cut the long and open a position in case that the price will continue to the short side. So Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. So we have still two trades open. The long position is still running, and the short, the short two, we open the trade here. Stop loss, the catastrophic stop loss at the PowerPoint 3. Yeah, and now the price is going up again a bit. So just keep an eye on it in case that we have stronger Canadian dollar, we should cut it again. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, still in the long position. Actually, nothing to do. It's different, Euro, Swiss franc, because it's the long position there. And now we have a downtrend too. And here we see a current correction right now. And we must be prepared in case that the trend will continue to the short side. Yeah, so keep an eye on it too. We have a really different, really dangerous time for the moment. So stick to the rules under all circumstances. Euro Japanese yen still in. And by the way, we have a trend break here. So I trailed the stop loss to the candle who broke the trend. And actually, but there is no contrary trend. So there is no reason actually to make a short position because it's not a trend. I trailed such my stop loss because I don't know what can happen next. Maybe the price is going up again. Let's see. British pound, Australian dollar. As you see, we had a really big balance candle with a big, strong body. And now the current candle looks like a trend candle. So therefore, I trailed my stop loss from the last 0.3, it was a catastrophic, down to this last high. And I will cut the loss immediately in case that the price will not going down. Because if the price is going up here again, then I must notice that we have a kind of new uptrend too, and it's a second trend arm here. So, and we should be prepared in case that this will happen, that we have a position here to the short side, to the long side too. But you see, actually, we are circling around the entry. New Zealand Canadian dollar, we talked about already, and US dollar, Canadian dollar, still going up, nothing to do. And US dollar, Japanese yen, we are a bit in profits too. And actually there's nothing happened. And the best one is still crude oil, still running. And maybe we will have a close today, a clear close of 0.2, then we can trade a stop loss too. So very interesting topic today, ladies and gentlemen. My question, do you know what you really trade? And we have 63% it says, I know. But we have 70% that said, oh, what, I'm not sure what you really mean. So if you are maybe a kind of beginner in trading, then you're really focused on the product, like you trade the DAX, the euro, gold, Bitcoin, other currencies, something like this, or a commodity. So you first focus on the product, like you go to the grocery and you want to buy a butter or milk. So you're on the product, and afterwards you're looking something else. And latest mostly of the price. So, but what do we really trade? You are not a consumer, you are a trader. So, and what will you find in the order book at the marketplace? What is written down there? Price and volume. So again, what you really trade, you don't trade the product, you trade the price. Because as a trader, you should not focus on the product, because the product is replaceable. It's not really interesting. The product must fit to your account size. What you really trade is just only the price. Because if you are a trader, you only can make money with buying cheap and selling expensive, like the grocery. The owner of the grocery makes money if you buy a product, but he bought the product cheap and he sell it expensive to you. And in trading, you are a trader, like the owner of the store. You are here a trader. And as a trader, there's just only one thing you must be focused on. And this is the price. So and how you can make money with the price? Yeah, buy it cheap and sell it expensive. Or if you go short, sell it expensive and buy it cheap back. This is the only way you can make money. So what you really trade, what you really trade in trading is the price. So therefore, you should be focused on the price. And then you need a strategy where you can figure out, okay, where is the price cheap? So where can I get a signal that the price is cheap? And therefore, it's a really good idea if you learn how to trade with logic, because trading the price is logic trading. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful trading day, business day, family day, whatever there is. Be careful with your trades. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See you tomorrow.